Jellyfish. You might think they're only in the water. Turns out they're also in the air.
This shape has been seen since the beginning of UAP or UFOs.
Yeah, I guess people are bored of these little pills flying around. The aliens, boom, they burst out from their little capsules, and now we get to see their true forms.
We are visual effects artists. We are analyzing these videos to see if we can detect any manipulation, any CGI. Are these real videos? Sam, what do those glasses do for you?
They help me filter out bullshit. Well, I think it's only right that we kick this all off with one of the most popular UAP, UFO clips that have come out over the last month.
This footage was reportedly taken at a U.S. joint operations base in Iraq.
It is not a standard or common shape.
It only is detected through its thermal emission in the infrared.
Huh, look at that. It's all spiky and tenderly and...
So yeah, there's all sorts of things going on here.
But like, what is it?
Let's get the facts straight before we identify what this is.
This does not look like manipulated video to me. Like the color values on the UAP are changing as the background exposure changes, and that all looks normal.
Yeah. Do you think the object itself is moving, or is it static?
I think the object is definitely moving. It actually doesn't seem to be moving all that fast.
You're right. You might notice that compared to other videos we see like this, it's moving a little slower.
Yeah.
And that's because the vantage point in which it's being filmed from is relatively static. So this is the base that's being filmed here, and you can see it's not actually very big.
No.
But what you see here, this is actually a launch zone for reconnaissance balloons.
Oh, really?
Yes. The camera that is on there is panning across the base. So we know that it's static, and we know how big the base is, so you're basically able to discern the speed of this object.
Basically.
Basically. It's like 10 miles an hour. That's nothing.
That's like wind speed.
Exactly, it's wind speed. Right now, it's just moving like a normal object being moved by the air in the sky. Here's the mystery. We still don't know what this thing is.
Wait, really?
There's not a photograph of what this floating object is. There are other users who have pointed out, though, that this silhouette that we're talking about actually does bear a striking resemblance to actual real-world technology that the military is testing. And if you look at the silhouette, it's actually, it's really close. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. This kind of feels like it's just a bunch of balloons, guys. I'm sorry, it's not the aliens, not the jetpacks.
Yeah, either it's like a Mylar balloon with a bunch of like dangling streamers and stuff, like decorations on it, or it's just literally a bunch of balloons.
I got a jellyfish for you guys.
I would love to see your jellyfish.
Well, okay. Is that a dude?
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Okay, what did that look like to you guys?
Obviously, is an interdimensional being.
What is it?
I thought this case was closed. I mean, it's obviously just a balloon that pops. But I actually dug and I found the original video clip that's actually higher quality than this. Okay, ready for it? Now, immediately, what are those orbs?
Oh my God.
Is this VFX?
This is VFX.
That's VFX.
Oh my God.
That's VFX.
Bro's After Effects motion blur.
What do you think was used to make this?
After Effects.
Now look at this.
That's right, we're still pros, baby. We still got it.
Dude, bro, I was called it. It's an After Effects motion blur.
In After Effects, if you have something animated and it moves, you can turn on motion blur and it basically just elongates a blur for that object. But this is mostly a dark object, and when it blurs away, you end up with a dark blurred streak, which isn't optically correct. You don't see dark motion blur. You see light motion blur. It'd be closer to the first version of this where it just disappears. This video is very clearly debunked, and yet in spite of that, this is still shared all the time amongst UFOologists. Ufologists?
Ufologists. When I was analyzing this video, there's moments where I laughed, not out of humor, out of surprise.
Es cuando ya ella se da cuenta.
This is like a road snail.
And it lights up, and he stops and he looks at it, and you're like, oh man.
Wow.
Is that a drone?
And then it's free.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
This one's a good one. I was watching this like, this is a
the people
good one.
chasing it?
Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if somebody had cell phone footage of them chasing it?
Oh my God, there's a on the ground angle with an actual camera. This is interesting. Having people actually confront the object and like witness it firsthand.
So is this fake? Is this real?
I didn't see any of the obvious tells of doctored footage, unlike Anthony Choi. At first I thought maybe it was like a Phantom 4 drone. It kind of resembles that, but this one's too tall. I just have no explanation for it. I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Unexplained footage?
This is unexplainable.
Are you guys stumped?
Wait, do you know the answer, Niko?
Because yeah, I also felt this thrill for a moment. I was looking at this and I can't explain it. You know, I'm just chasing that high of the Project Loon video still.
Project Loon. Yeah.
But you know what? Brought it into the computer. I did some enhances. Computer, freeze frame. Computer, rotate footage. Computer, zoom. Computer, enhance.
I thought you were messing with me at first.
That is like a slap in the face.
Turns out Bugs Bunny upside down kind of looks like a jellyfish.
Yep, and they have the light on their phone when they're filming it, so it's just reflecting the blue LED light from the phone, which is what's giving the impression of having like eyeballs and stuff.
That is so good.
I got one I want to show you guys. At first I was like, there's no way this is a jellyfish again, until I did some analysis.
The bokeh looks correct, the autofocus looks correct. Just a little light at the moment.
I figured it out. All I did was just take the footage, zoomed in a little bit, enhanced it. So what we're actually seeing here, guys, is an award-winning template.
Oh my God.
From Squarespace.
Well done, Wren. That was amazing.
Yeah, that's right. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. They make it really easy to make a website because all you gotta do is just choose from one of their templates and then drag and drop a bunch of new features on it, and next thing you know, you've got a custom website that you made yourself, and it didn't even take you that long or that much effort. But if it was just a website, it wouldn't be that useful because these days people sell stuff on websites, and they make that incredibly easy by building out an entire store for you. Whether you're selling physical items or digital goods or even offering services, you can do all of that through a store built on your website through these features. Ooh, and what's really cool is that they actually unify this for those people who want to sell stuff in person. It'll track all your orders and inventory and actually sync up the customer data through your website. You can even sell memberships for certain parts of your website. Let's say you have a really, really cool forum and you want to have a bunch of people hanging out there. Well, you can monetize that through the membership that Squarespace provides. These are just like some of the features that Squarespace provides. So all you gotta do, you know the drill, just click that link in the description or go to squarespace.com/corridorcrew, and guess what? You'll get 10% off your first website or domain. It's that easy. Squarespace makes it happen. But that's enough from my tongue to your mouth. Let's get back to debunking. Wait, did you guys hear about the Miami mall creature?
Floridians?
They're just regular Floridians.
Turns out there was a bunch of unexplained things that happened all at the same time at a mall in Miami, starting with a riot.
On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami.
Rowdy crowds, police trying to disperse them. To show you that massive police presence that was here.
They literally sent all of the police.
It's like crazy, like we just see all these people running like.
But then people are talking about they shut down all of the airspace over the city. They shut down the police scanners. And people were hearing gunshots.
Developing overnight, new video of the chaos right outside Bayside Marketplace moments after shots were fired.
And like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows.
And then there was footage of a creature that was probably like 10 feet tall, just walking across. See it yet?
I mean, I see something kind of moving, but it's
Kinda. You kind of see something floating. Is that white shape right there? That?
Yeah, you see the creature walking?
I don't know what it is, honestly.
This is the clip that went viral. This is what everyone was like, oh my God, aliens are real. But of course, everything has been debunked. The airspace was not at all shut down. The police scanners were not turned off. The gunshots were actually just fireworks, most likely. This guy who gave an accounting of it admitted to being like, guys, I made it up. I was trolling. You guys are stupid. But that still doesn't explain what is that creature moving across the scene. Well, I did some analysis. I found a slightly higher quality video with less compression, and then I stabilized it around the creature, and I ran it through some upscaling, and so it is 3 people walking side by side.
That's it?
That's it! It's just 3 people just walking. But
no, you're right. It's 3 people
it's
walking.
It's just 3 dudes.
Case closed.
Man, we sure like to invent things from blurry pixels, don't we?
It was a situation that ballooned out of control. The reason why all the police were sent is because they thought it was a terrorist attack. And this just kept making the rounds for the last 2 straight weeks. People keep grasping for alien straws that they can't suck out of.
You're right. I do have another clip that might stump you guys.
A jellyfish clip?
No, we're done with jellyfish now. I'm gonna present you guys footage. You tell me if it's visual effects or it's real, and you tell me what it is.
What is that? What?
Whoa. Wait, is this a drone show? But it's raining.
That's definitely captured in camera.
Yeah, it doesn't look like visual effects at all, because this would be incredibly hard to do with visual effects. Having the flares disappear behind the trees, the atmosphere with the rain. This would be the hardest compositing job of your life.
This legitimately would be the hardest. What we have here is a lack of evidence.
Lack of evidence doesn't mean aliens.
I'm gonna push you guys a little bit here. You guys don't seem to have any solutions for me. Is this shot bunked?
It's a sweet aerial display from the Royal Air Force. That's what it is.
Sam's really close, actually.
Wait, for real?
If the Royal Air Force has skydivers. Those are all skydivers with flares attached to their ankles, jumping down over a stadium during a soccer game.
That's so obvious!
Dude, now how's this for like a UFO, right?
Are those flares or just really bright LEDs?
Those
These are people in LED suits. Yeah. Dude, look how sick this is.
No way, that was so cool! Oh my god.
Well, I'm just saying, this is first off mind-blowing. I knew people did this, but like this is the ultimate trump card for UFO shots like this. Of anything we've talked about and looked at, it is so hard to conceive of an explanation for what you're seeing.
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So there is still wonder in the world.
Wow.
It just might not be an alien yet. Well, hey, if any of you have like unexplained clips, send them over to debunk@corridordigital.com so we can take a look at them. We can look at them and figure out their visual effects, or if they're not, try to figure out a physical explanation, or maybe you'll be the first one to have footage of an actual alien, or ghost, or Bigfoot, you know, whatever. Whichever one happens to come across your trail cam first, or security camera, or Nokia phone. So, yeah, anyways, bye.